I just need some loyalty. And Marie went the fuck off with that song. And the whole time, I feel like the way this lighting is, it was better the other way. But I think I would have to hop off here to flip it the other way. And I'm tired. Nope. This the lighting. This is what we gonna work with. Hey, best friend. I'm gonna call you back after this live, best friend. I was at work when I called you earlier, so it's not like I could have sat there and had that conversation anyway. Hey, y'all. Hey, Chris. Hey, Chris. How you been? All my entrepreneurs hopping on here. So I'm going to, I did a video about, I guess like 3 days ago, and I gave y'all my top tips for starting a business. Y'all know I started my first business at 16, so I've really been in business for about 10 or 11 years, and although I haven't made my $1 million yet, I pay all my bills. I got all my own shit, and I pay it off my businesses, so something's got to be legit. I worked all day today, took an extra client today. I got to get that rent up, and then my birthday, like rent due on the 1st, and then my birthday on the 4th. I got like $800 in bills every month, and that's like shit. Like that's not even a lot of money. Motherfuckers be out here living off $3,000-$4,000 a month, and my expenses, and that's not even including like hair and nails and shit. That's real expenses like my phone and cleaning supplies and transportation and all that great shit. So maybe if I just turn it a little bit. Does that work if I turn it a little bit? So I gave my top tips on starting a business. I'm going to go back and I'm going to do some more with that. I'm going to do a whole second part of the video of tips to start your business or to start up a business, even though most of those tips will also help grow a established business. If you already have a business, they still good tips. So I'm gonna go live tomorrow morning sometime in the morning, so like between 6 and 8 a.m. I'm going to go live. I'm going to give y'all some more top tips on starting a business. But today, because it's kind of late, it's nighttime tonight. So tonight, let's talk our relationships. We never got to the questions. So if you're on here and that's what you hopped on for, you want to go ahead and you want to talk about some relationships, please drop a heart. And don't just drop a heart. Let me know where you at. So, used to love my early morning videos. Great, good. So let's get back to them. Let's get back to them. Somebody enjoy it, because I enjoy doing them. And after I've been working all day, I really don't like to talk about business, because although I have a cleaning service, I have to do a lot of paperwork. I got to keep up with a lot of clients. And then, Cash Queens helps a lot of other people build businesses. So I'm talking about marketing all day. I'm talking about strategy all day. So at the end, by the time the end of the night come, I usually don't have like that same passion that I just can like feed my entrepreneurs in the morning, my small business owners. Hell, even if you got a career or a profession and you still, you may love, you might be a nurse, you might be a doctor. I'm actually, yes, I have a cleaning service. Yes. And it's going really well. My cleaning service is the best business I've had. So yes, I'm very excited about that. But you just don't have like that same pour into that I have as I do in the morning. So tomorrow morning, we definitely going to be talking about some more tips and tricks to start your business, grow your business, start your revenue. I definitely have a cleaning service. Yes, I do. I clean all over the city of Chicago. I really only clean for rich people or upper middle class. I'm not cheap. I don't market to everybody. That's the way I could say it. I market to the clients I want to work for. I want to work for rich people because I like coming into their house and I like asking them how did they create that wealth. A little bit about me, a personal goals. What you mean details? I just gave you details. I clean houses and offices. Personal goals, I'm going back to school for my I'm going back to school to become a psychologist. And even though I won't be psychologist, Psychiatrist. Psychiatrist. And even though I won't be a because I don't want to be ignorant with this, because one is psychologist and the other is, one is a medical doctor, and I'm not going to be a medical doctor. I want to go to school to study psychology. I don't think I'll ever be a practicing psychologist, but I do feel like that's like a long-term personal goal for me. That's like a 10-year goal to become a doctor of psychology. So, yeah, that's that long round. So, I need to go back to IMS and finish my audio engineering program to become an audio engineer, because that's not that long. And then next year I'll start on that. Hey, General. Hey. Yes, we got General Why Not Radio. No, I just feel like psychology plays a big part in just so many, first off, so many things I talk about: business, relationships, entrepreneurship. Psychology plays a large part in that. With Cash Queens, I want to grow other people's businesses, so I have to understand what is the roadblock, like what's the mental roadblock, what stops them from believing in themselves. It helps me just studying to be a psychologist is going to, I just feel like, take me next level. And my biggest thing with Cash Queens has always been to build a Black Wall Street. Like, that's always been what Cash Queens is. To build the Black Wall Street, they can't bomb. Most of Cash Queen businesses are online businesses. But yes, your girl is going to buy up that real estate property. I'm probably going to shop with you. Yes, we going to have strip malls and we going to have brick and mortars. I want 79th Street to look popping, baby. I want 87 to be popping. And I definitely think with the mayor we have, Lightfoot, I definitely see so many transitions happening. She is not playing with Chicago police, and I believe in our city. I'm not moving away. It's a lot of hate here and all that shit, but for the most part, I'm not moving away. I'm gonna keep pushing the fuck through, and I'm creating a Black Wall Street they can't bomb. Like, so I'm definitely going back for audio emphasis, just because with Cash Queens I have so many talents. And I'm actually finna hit up this artist when I get off here to go ahead and start managing him. So I definitely want to get back into audio engineering. It's just, life to me is a journey. Life is this long ass journey where you're going to hit different stages of your life, and it's all about growth. You can't never learn too much. I tried to go back to school because right out of high school I went to get my cosmetology license, and I tried to renew that at the beginning of this year, but because I hadn't renewed it in so long, like I never took the continuing education classes or courses or anything, and I hadn't renewed it in so long, they told me I had to go through school again. So even though I want to open a beauty bar again long term, that's real long. Like, I wouldn't be opening my beauty bar till I'm like 50, because I like the beauty industry and all that shit, but I don't have a passion for it that is just a stream of income for me. I would love to, have a system in place where I'm bringing in people who are passionate about cosmetology and giving them a platform to get their career started, and they just take the fuck off. Like, that's what, I just feel like that's what I was put on this earth to do. I'm my happiness. I'm at my happiest when I'm just spreading some type of love and connection and joy to people and influencing people. So yeah, but okay, hey Mia, hey love. But yeah, so tonight, we talking about relationships right now. And I'm going to get on here every night and talk about relationships, because I need to build up my media brand and I don't need to fall off. Don't you agree, General? We need to get back to it. I think we should definitely enroll in audio emphasis just to get that mindset back. I didn't at all engulf myself with the program the way I should have. So it's never too late. It's never too late till you dead. So as long as I'm alive, I'm going to start attending some workshops and some trainings, volunteer more, and offer some paid jobs to the students at IMS. Okay, so the first topic was, if you're in a relationship, please drop a heart. If you're not in a relationship, please drop a emoji that lets me know you single. Because I need to know who's on here. I need to know, is it relationship, single, Or is it I got your back too, General? And yeah, we definitely can. Is it relationship? Since we talked about relationships, I need to know, are you in a relationship or are you single? So if you're in a relationship, drop me a heart. Just a heart, any color heart. What's your color? Mia picked a red heart. She's in love with her babe. I love it. And if you're single, go ahead and drop me some type of single emoji. A single person, like the man that's doing a running man, because you be running off on these hoes. Or you could drop a money bag because you more focused about being in your bag than a relationship. I feel you, sis. I feel you. Just wherever you are, just let me know, so I just kind of know who my audience is, who I'm talking to. So the question was, which one do y'all want to start with? Do y'all want to start with what to do? What was the two options? How to forgive in a relationship and move on so you all could be happy, or what to do if you lose yourself in a relationship. Like, what to do if you lost yourself in a relationship. So the first person to write out which one they want to talk about is the first one we gonna talk about. So y'all see the options in the caption. You don't have to verbatim write it out. If you write a few words, I'm gonna know which one you picked, because they are kind of long. But the options are in the caption. Again, do y'all want to start with what to do if you lose yourself in a relationship, or do y'all want to start with what to do, like how to forgive once something happened in a relationship and move on so y'all could be happy? And pick, or I'm a pick. Okay, what to do if you lose yourself. Thank you, General. Thank you. Okay, give me some direction. So let me tell y'all about a little story. Okay, I want to be modest, but I'm attractive. I'm decent. And growing up, I grew up decent. Like, you know, guys talked to me and gave me attention and courts me, you know, lets me know they like me. So the first time I lost myself in a relationship, I was about, because I want to say I didn't lose myself in the beginning of that relationship. So my first relationship was from 12 to 16. I didn't really lose myself with him. I found myself a lot with him. I understood myself. He was 2 years older than me. So he taught me a lot. Like, he put me on to a lot of shit. That was like my big brother. And because when I look at my other relationships compared to the relationship I had with him, like, that was like my big brother. Like, yeah, we kissed and shit, but like, as far as just like teaching me, like, he used to teach me shit. Then my second relationship, that's the one where I feel like I lost myself differently than my relationship with Tim. I'm going to tell y'all a little bit how it's different. But because that was the first time I accepted shit that I knew I shouldn't be accepting. See, I don't accept shit off Tim. I don't accept nothing off Tim. You can't hit me. You can't yell at me too much. He yells at me, but it's not too much. Like, it ain't to the point I feel like it's too much. You can't cuss me out. You can't put your hands on me. I don't accept shit for Tim. But part of the reason why I don't accept shit from Tim is because I did accept shit from my ex that a lot of times would have me looking in the mirror like, who the fuck is you, sis? Like, you don't let motherfuckers get down on you like that. You don't let motherfuckers play with your heart like that. So I've been there. I've lost myself. Men or women can lose themselves. But I think the first thing we gotta do is look at the factors of why are you losing yourself? Like, in what way do you feel like you lost yourself? I see women say it more than men. The first thing I would say, what do you do when you lose yourself in a relationship? The first thing I feel like you have to do when you lose yourself in a relationship is be honest with yourself. The number one first thing, period, you have to do when you lose yourself in a relationship is be honest with yourself. Do not tell yourself that you lost yourself because of this nigga, okay? Because of this bitch, okay? You lost yourself because you allowed it. Anytime I lost myself, I fucking allowed it. I don't care if that nigga was stressing me out. I don't care if that nigga was cheating, lying. Like, yes, they're wrong. Yes, it's morally wrong. Yes, you shouldn't be cheated on and all that shit. But you choose to stay. You choose to accept. You choose to allow. And it's all different types of levels. It don't have to be that your girl was cheating on you. Maybe you chose to stay with a bitch that was ungrateful as fuck and was never thankful for nothing you did. So you just kept trying to give and give and give and pour and pour and pour, and she's sucking your soul. You don't even smile no more. You don't even laugh no more. You can't blame her for being a selfish ass bitch, because you found out a year ago she was a selfish ass bitch and you chose to stay in that relationship. Same thing. If a nigga is cheating, okay, you've been talking to a nigga for 2 weeks. Within the 2 weeks, he done lied about 3 bitches. You only been talking to him for 2 weeks. You fucked the nigga. Okay, y'all went out on one date. You fucked the nigga. 3 weeks into it, you found out this nigga is texting another bitch. You cannot then blame this person for stealing your soul. You can't blame a person. I feel like the only time you could kind of blame a person is when they present something to you that they're not. When they present something to you that they're not. And a lot of us do that. A lot of men and women both do that. A lot of women will say in the beginning, a lot of women will let shit slide that she's going to blow up about. But that to me is a facade. That's when that bitch is lying to you. Let me give you an example. Let me explain. Okay. If you've been with a bitch for 2 months and she ain't touched your phone in 2 months, you've been with this bitch for 2 months and she don't go through your Facebook. She don't even go on your Facebook. You've been with this bitch for 2 months. You feel like, oh, okay, I got me a different type of millennial. I got me a little millennial bitch that don't care about this social media shit. Okay. Then 3 months into it, but it don't even happen like that. I say a whole year into it. This bitch been keeping up a facade for a whole year. A year into it, she wake up and say, you know what? This nigga been keeping me too happy. He must be doing something, because ain't no good niggas in the world. This the shit she telling herself. Don't even got shit to do with you. This the conversation she having with herself. Okay? She like, you know, this nigga treat me too good. Ain't no way in the world. Nigga, ain't no good niggas in the world. Niggas ain't faithful. That's what she tells herself. So now she going through all your shit. She don't find shit. She still don't find shit. So now she gonna bring up some old shit. She all in your Facebook. She done looked at messages from 3 years ago, right? Cause you ain't cheated this whole year. So you know you good. You know you ain't flirted with no bitches. You know you ain't talked to no bitches. You know you good. This bitch goes in your Facebook. She look up messages from 3 years ago. Ladies, you know I ain't, come on now. Y'all know we do it. And now she realizes that a bitch you spoke to in the mall 2 days ago, y'all was at the mall and y'all saw this little bitch, and little bitch giggled and shit, waved at you. You was just being courteous. She waved back. But now your bitch sees that same bitch you fucked 3 years ago. So now you got a problem, because why is you speaking to bitches that you fucked when you with me? You gonna let her disrespect me like that? That I kind of understand when you like this person drained me, because for so long she didn't show no jealous bones. For so long she wasn't being paranoid, she wasn't being clingy, she wasn't being possessive, and all of a sudden a year later this bitch is brand new. Every time you go to work, the bitch is cussing you out. Every time y'all go to the store tomorrow, she just swearing you looking at somebody. You could lose yourself in that, because then you like, damn, I love you and I'm trying to make you happy. I'm trying to show you I'm loyal. I'm trying to show you I'm not like these other niggas. But you not hearing shit. You not believing shit. So yeah, you keep pouring into it. But fella, guys, you chose to stay with this bitch after you realized this bitch was stalking you and just too much, too clingy and shit. You chose. So then if by the time y'all leave the relationship, you don't have none of you left, nigga, you looking in the mirror, you done gained 40 pounds or you done lost 40 pounds. You been stressed the fuck out. You ain't been laughing lately. Your homies don't even know who the fuck you is. I personally feel like the first step into getting yourself back is to stop blaming your spouse. Because women and men, like, that was just an example for the men, but I hear women do it too. Women swear up and down. Women friends. Me and Tim, okay, when I got with Tim, okay, I was a fucking Barbie doll. I kept a weave in. This my hair. All this my hair. This my hair. All this my hair. Oh, y'all want to know how I grow out my hair? Y'all want to know how I grow out my hair? A lot of people, this is a sad note, a lot of people try to grow their hair just by the shampoos and oils and shit they use. I grow out my hair with all that shit, but it starts from within. It starts from within. So if you know you don't have like the greatest diet, the best well-balanced diet, you definitely want to get you some type of vitamins, some type of supplements to make sure you get everything you need. And I do have these on sale. So if you are interested in buying my hair vitamins from me, please inbox me. Okay, anyway. So when me and Tim, I was a Barbie doll. I kept my hair done. I kept my nails done. My mom and my sister, I wasn't living with them, but I was homeless, if that makes sense. Like, I guess I kind of want to feel like I wasn't living with them because I didn't really sleep there. But of course, I had my own room there. I had all my clothes, all my shit was there, all my clothes and shit. I never had to pay rent or bills or whatever. But when I turned about 18, when I started working in a salon, I started busting down my sister some money, $150, $200 every week, because I was getting that shit. I was touching it. But I didn't have to pay bills. I didn't have to pay a phone bill or nothing. So all the money that I was making could be spent on my businesses and spent on my upkeep. I grew up with my parents loving the fuck out of me, so they just kept me up. If you knew me from high school, you know I stayed laid. And when I go back and look at the pictures and I'm looking at everybody around me, I'm just like, damn, like my parents was doing they shit. Like they did they shit for me, for real. So, saying all that to say, when I got with Tim and I got with London, my mom and my sister always told me, don't have a baby, because when you have a baby, all the money we spend on you is going to have to go to your baby. That's what they used to tell me all the time. So when I got with Tim, my mom and my sister sat me down and they was like, yo, I don't think you should talk to him because he got a baby, and I don't feel like you don't have no kids. I don't feel like, you need to be involving yourself in that situation. He got a baby mama somewhere, all this shit. They like, she a little baby too, so they probably not done all this shit. So I said, well, Ma, I really like him. I want to give it a chance, da-da-da. My mama like, well, if you into that baby life, and then at this point, we realized that, like, London mama stepping up now, but come on now, I don't have to sugarcoat shit. Y'all know what the fuck it was. Y'all know she hadn't been there, especially at this point in time when we was having this conversation. So I was like, I'm finna step up. Like, my mama is a daughter of a step parent, and no matter what happened between my grandma and my granddaddy, who is my step granddaddy, he always took care of my mama, period. And that's what my mama wanted me to understand. Like, when you take this role as a stepmama, you could never be her mama. But you're going to play a very, very big part of shaping her as a woman. You're finna be one of the women, one of the major. Then this is before I had a baby. So my mom tell me, like, you finna be one of the major players in her life. You finna teach her what it is to be a woman, carry herself as a woman, handle her shit as a woman. Like, I had to really sit and think that, like, okay, all right, so this a forever gig. And my mom and sister was like, so if you taking her on, that's our grandbaby. So don't think when y'all break up, she don't come over on Christmas no more. That's our grandbaby. Like, you bring this baby into the family, this what it is. That's just how my family is. Like, all our step kids and shit like that, you would never know who was in blood and who whatever. Then, like, we all mixed up. My family is black and white from Kentucky. Like, niggas and rednecks just having a whole bunch of babies together. That's all they down there doing. And I'm the byproduct. I'm the byproduct of some country nigga redneck love, okay? So they welcome her in. It was a big transition for me because now the money that was spent on me was now going all towards London, and also my family is Dominican, so that means they made me step up as a parent. I couldn't be no TT ass mama. I'm not no TT ass mama with my biological baby and her on top of it. So I just didn't have the money for shit no more. Like, my upkeep went from I would spend about $300 a month on my upkeep. I got my hair done every 2 weeks unless I had a sew-in. If I had a sew-in, I got them done once a month. So that was like $120 by itself. And I would buy new bundles. I would buy 3 packs of 18-inch bundles all the time. Now, man, you Cash Queens, we get free shit. I ain't gonna front my shit. A lot of that hair that I got was because it was Cash Queens, and with Cash Queens, we get free shit. But I was getting new bundles. I got my nails done every 2 weeks, but I got a polish change every week. I got my toes done once a month. And then, but like when you add on eyebrows, lashes, teeth whitening, like I was living like I was in LA or something. Like, so it was really, really fucking hard for me to let go of my clothes. And then I used to give away my hair. I would wear my hair once or twice, and I would give it to one of my friends. I would give my clothes away because I was so used to re-ing up again. I was used to getting it again. So when I got London, I did the same thing. I was giving my jewelry away, my clothes, my hair. And then one day it hit me like, damn, I can't just go re-up. Like, I don't have no money. I don't have no way to get no money. I have been an entrepreneur my whole life. So now I'm looking for a job with no work experience. I'm damn near 22. I've never had a job. I don't have any work experience. I have hard work ethic, okay, but not work experience. And it was just a really trying time. My friend, she kept telling me like I was losing thank you. My friend just kept telling me, I'll pull it out for you. I'm enjoying my hair right now because it took a minute to get this healthy. So I'm trying. I want to dye it pink on my birthday, but then it's like I really want to like just enjoy it. I grew it out with these vitamins. You can inbox me and I will send you the link to get some. They're not on Amazon. So I'm sorry. So it was really hard. It was really hard. It was really trying. I just didn't look at myself the same way no more. I was about 170. I was like 165 when I got with Tim. During all this, yes, he was stressing me. Like, yeah, Tim was stressing me. But not really. Like, no more than... Why I say he wasn't really stressing me is because I directly had a relationship to compare it to. I directly had came out of a relationship where my boyfriend publicly embarrassed me in front of the whole school. I directly came out of a relationship where my boyfriend would call me a dumb bitch, a stupid bitch. I came out of a relationship where he kicked me. He put his feet on me. He made me feel like a dog. He made me feel less than a dog because I don't kick my dogs. I don't kick my dogs. I don't put my feet on my animals. So he made me feel less than an animal. I had already put up with the nigga not answering my phone call, and I told him I was on the way. But whatever he had, like my mama said, got Mary coming in the front, got Betty going out the back. And whatever he had going on. So I had already allowed myself to be disrespected, allowed myself to be mistreated by the only man I loved. The only man on this planet that I loved. Because at this point, when I was with my ex, I was really feeling my daddy issues. I was really feeling the rejection of men. Not because my daddy so much rejected me. My daddy died when I was 18 months. The videos and pictures I got, he just pouring love into me. So that's something I could hold dear to me. I know my daddy loved me, but he wasn't there. I mean, he was dead. So, I mean, that love only goes so far. Okay. So, my brother, he got arrested or whatever. But at this time, going back to where my feelings was, I used to be Adam Pride and Joy. Y'all know my big brother Adam. I was Adam's Pride and Joy until Adam had a boy. Adam's first child was a boy. So now that I'm older, I understand Adam had his first baby at 16. So he was a child. He wasn't at all thinking like, oh, I'm throwing my sister to the side. Adam's 10, 11 years older than me. He ain't at all think like, oh, I'm throwing my baby sister to the side. It was just, I got a son. And the other thing was that I didn't connect. He had Day when I was 7. So I was growing out of being just a little girl that he could carry around. I was becoming a kid, like a young lady. So my brother is a gangster. Like, he GD, and he was just standing on the corner shooting dice and whatever, what have you. Now, we not going to do that with my brother because he always kept a job. Adam always kept a job. He always got him some money, period. But he also was in them streets. So now, kind of understanding more. And then my brother-in-law, who had been in my life since I was born, kind of had took me to a dinner, and he sat down and was telling, and man, Drew, his sons wasn't working as hard to get in college as me. I was working my ass off to get in colleges and shit. I always cared about my future. Like, I cared about my future since I was like 15, okay? So always been like, gotta get these grades, gotta get this, gotta work hard, gotta be a self-made millionaire, can't wait on nobody, can't depend on nobody. And so I was going through a lot. Like, he took me and his sons, one was 2 years older than me, the other one was same age as me, and he was just kind of laying out the plan he had for them for college. And I'm sitting there like, so what you bring me to dinner for? Because you ain't got no plans for me. Like, why am I sitting here listening to the opportunities and advantages these kids got, these children got, and I don't have none of that shit, like. So it was hard. It was trying. I put a lot of love in him. I put a lot of trust in him, my ex, that I don't even think I can. With Tim, I put different type of love and trust in him. Like, my ex, I never allowed him to do nothing for me, but I didn't need him to do nothing for me because my parents was taking care of me. With Tim, my parents don't take care of me no more. My mama is old school. My mama first off told me, don't shack up. Because me and Tim live like we married. Like, we live like we're husband and wife. And at the end of the day, I'm not your wife. Like, I'm not your wife. You're not my husband. So, but because we live shacked up, my family is going to tell me in a heartbeat, where's Tim? Where's your man? Like, why are you calling me needing something? You got a whole man, So, because all of this was going on, that's why I say I can't really say he stressed me out, because my ex, baby, allowing yourself to deal with shit that is unacceptable, allowing yourself to deal with shit that you are too good of a person to fucking deal with, you lose yourself. You lose who you are. It starts to affect your self-worth, and it starts to affect your self-esteem. Anyway, but my friend did not know me. The particular friend I'm talking about, she didn't know me with my ex. So she ain't see me. She only saw the glow up I had after I left my ex, because she met me in Cash Queen. So she only saw the aftermath of when I was like, nah, fuck this nigga. Like, I had been with him from 16 to 21. It was like, nah, you getting more and more disrespectful as the time go on. Like, you doing shit to me now that you would have never dared, said, did, or whatever. So it's time to just let that shit go. She ain't see me go through that. She ain't see me crying and losing my hair and being 100 pounds, all that shit. She only saw me after I started Cash Queens, which was my comeback. Like, that was my reinvention of myself. So that's the only thing, she could go off of. Like, damn. And then I had to tell her, like, bro, I which is why my first suggestion was, don't blame the spouse. Y'all see this little note right here? I hit my head today at work. It hurts bad as fuck. But talking to her is how I live with the don't blame your spouse, because bottom line, I accepted what I accepted off my ex. Anything I accept, that I lose myself in the relationship, I'm accepting off that person. You got to not accept the shit. You got to say no. You got to draw a line. You got to have your boundaries. And I think the first thing you got to do is not blame the other person for whatever you're accepting. Yes, they wrong for cheating on you. Yes, they wrong for letting you down. Yes, they wrong for not being as thorough as you. Yes, they wrong for not being loyal like you. Yes, they wrong for not being built like you. But baby boy, baby girl, let me tell you something. Everybody ain't gonna be cut like you. You don't change the person you are. You change who you give yourself to. You don't change the person you are, though. You change who you give yourself to. Everybody's not going to be cut like you. Everybody's not going to be loyal to you. The same bitch that did you bogus is going to treat the next nigga that treat her like shit like a king. The same nigga that did you bogus, the same nigga that said he didn't want a relationship will leave you. You could be with I could be. Bro, I was with that nigga for 5 fucking years. Do y'all know he got married to a bitch 6 months after me? I was married to a nigga for, I'm talking about married. I was with that nigga for 5 years. Do y'all know he got married to a bitch? That I know they was together a year, if that. 6 months, I don't know. I wasn't keeping up with it. Motherfuckers just came and told me about it, so I don't really know the details of it. But I do know, like, that's for him. You know what I'm saying? That's his life. And I hope the best for them. I really do. But that's their life. And there's nothing that you can do to make a person treat you better. There's nothing you could do to make a person feel like you're the one. Either they feel that shit or they don't. Either they chose up or they don't. But you don't repaint a person. If you losing yourself, that's partly because you trying to repaint this person. You got hope for potential. You got hope for what could be, for what he could do. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. Take people for who the fuck they are. Nigga, you cheated on me, nigga. You text a bitch. Fuck. That's who the fuck you are. You an untrustworthy, unloyal ass fish. That bitch is stealing your money. That bitch ain't nowhere to be found when you need something, but she always asking you for some. Trust for who that bitch is. That bitch showed you who she was. She only gonna call you when she wants some. Don't repay her. When you lose yourself in a relationship, it's just that you're losing yourself. You're losing yourself. You're losing yourself because you're accepting shit you know you're not supposed to. You're losing yourself because you're trying to repaint a person. You're trying to put potential. And even if you see potential don't matter. Almost don't count. I almost made $1 million. I almost paid my bill. If I call fucking T-Mobile and say I almost paid y'all, they're going to cut my shit off. If I call Netflix, if Netflix sends me a message like, we missed your payment, and I tell Netflix like, well, you missed my payment because I almost paid y'all. You think Netflix gonna stream me? So why the fuck do we allow people we in our relationship to almost us? I was almost famous. I was almost faithful. I almost didn't text her. I almost didn't embarrass you on Facebook. You know when you accepting some shit wrong way before anybody needs to tell you. Way before. And it's not the other person, it's you. You're accepting this shit. Anything I take, and that's what I told my friend. I'm not going to sit here and say I lost myself in this relationship because I had to repeat myself to him too many times, because he don't get the principle. All the same shit that other bitches complain about. I got the same fucking complaints. You don't get the principle about the shit. I don't want you to do it if I have to tell you to do it. I got all them same complaints. But what I'm not gonna do is blame nobody else for a position I allow myself to be in. You are in control of your life, and you're damn sure is in control of your relationship. You don't have to, it might hurt to leave that person, but so fucking what? So fucking what? Like, being happy matters more. Being happy matters so much more. Being happy is so much more of a peace of mind than trying to keep together some shit that you losing your man in, you losing yourself in. Especially, like, motherfuckers around can tell when you really unhappy and you trying to force that shit. Don't force that shit. To me, don't force that shit. So that was a great talk. Like, that was a great talk. I hope a lot of people took some type of you took some type of feedback from that. Before I leave the topic, does anybody have any questions about losing yourself in a relationship? Don't beat yourself up. If you've been accepting shit you know you're not supposed to, make a game plan to get out that shit. You tough. You a motherfucking warrior. And if you coming on my shit, you is a future self-made millionaire, baby, because I'm going to brainwash you until we get there. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and hop off here. That was a great talk. Like I said, tomorrow morning, between 6 a.m. and 8 a.m., I will go live and give y'all my best tips on starting a business. And even if you have a business, these tips are going to be really great on helping you grow that business. Just communicate with your partner. Let them know how you feeling. Yeah. And accept it. And even with that, you got to accept whatever your partner tells you. Like, if your partner isn't giving you feedback. Hey, Ryan. How you been, love? If your partner isn't giving you feedback that you feel like it's workable, like you tell them something bothering you, but they reaction is anything other than, oh, I'm not going to do that shit no more. Especially if, like, if what I'm asking you don't hurt you and it's going to make me happy, you need to just do that shit. You need to do that shit. When your partner communicates something with you, don't take it as, you know, they trying to start a problem or a fight. No, they bring it, they communicate it to you because they trying to work shit out with you. Y'all, I'm so fucking tired of my hair. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with it. Maybe I'm going to twist it. Y'all want to have a twerk section now? Since we talked about the relationship shit. Oh, damn, I can't even because I ain't put the own rights and I don't need them blocking this video because this video going to help somebody. Stop blaming your partner for the shit you accepting. If you don't want to be with that person, if you unhappy, fucking leave. But don't say, you know, don't blame them. Yeah, they not treating you right, but don't nobody owe you shit. Not even the shit. I want to say don't nobody owe you shit but the motherfucker that married you. Like, if you ain't married me, bro, if you not my husband, you don't owe me shit. Tim don't owe me not a fucking thing. He do not owe me not a motherfucking thing. And can't nobody sit up and blame. And then this the other thing. Yeah, when your nigga cheat on you, it's true that you don't want to go to work. That's true. It makes you not work. Yeah, when your nigga disrespect you, abuse you, when your bitch is stealing out your weight and shit like that, yeah, it affects you. It demotivates you. So I'm not saying it as I don't understand the mental stress or the emotional stress of it. What I'm saying is, baby, you control that shit. You control that vibe. You ain't got to be around that vibe. You ain't got to be around that vibe. You get you a bitch with a cool vibe. A little cool ass bitch with a little cool ass vibe. Get you a cool ass nigga with a cool ass vibe. You choose what you put up with. Don't lose yourself in a relationship. Don't lose yourself. Oh, another tip. Get a hobby. I'm dead ass serious. What do you like to do that don't got shit to do with your relationship? You need something to be proud of. Is it school? But see, school is stressful. Is it work? Is it glass blowing? Do you like to paint? Do you like to make sculptures? Do you like to... Cleaning for me is a hobby that I turned into a business. I love to clean. Cleaning people's houses. Since cleaning has just made me so peaceful. Like, just such a whole fucking vibe. Because one, it makes a lot of fucking money. And two, I can zone out and I could be in my level. So it's helping me get back to myself. Don't try to keep pleasing a motherfucker. And stop doing shit for people. Like, stop trying to love people the way you want to be loved. And tell motherfuckers, this is how I'm loved. Okay? These are the things that make me feel loved. Now, what makes you feel loved? Because a lot of times, I tell Tim this. I say, bro, you be trying to give me a whole fucking... You literally is trying to give me this whole fucking world on a platter. And all I asked was for some Gatorade. So, even if you give me this whole fucking world on this platter, if ain't no Gatorade on the platter, I'm not going to be happy. I could try to make myself feel grateful. Like, I'm running around this bitch like, well, you know, other motherfuckers, baby daddies ain't giving them the world on the platter. But in all honesty, bro, all I asked you for was a Gatorade. So if you don't give me the Gatorade, I'm not happy. So, but that makes me ungrateful. I see videos where, like, motherfuckers... This man bought this girl. He bought her like 4 pairs of gym shoes. And she on camera like, what the fuck is this? Like, no, I didn't want this. And a lot of motherfuckers like, oh, she ungrateful as hell. She should have just took that shit. She ungrateful as hell. And this really happened to me. When I was in YCLA, my boyfriend at the time had bought me some black and red mics. And I remember opening the box, and I just remember thinking, like, do you know me? Like, do you know me at all? Like, I don't wear Jordans. I didn't wear sneakers. I like Jordans now. Like, I like gym shoes now. But in high school, I didn't want that shit. I wanted girly shit. Heels, purses, Hello Kitty, like, and then not only was they Jordans, because that would have been cool, but if they was like bubblegum pink, blue, purple, yellow, green, anything, the nigga bought me all black shoes with red accents, and it was just like yeah, motherfuckers talk, because I told him I didn't like him. He was like, that's so ungrateful, you know bitches would love if they nigga bought them Jordans. Yeah, but does it make me ungrateful or does it make you unthoughtful? Because you not tuned into your bitch enough to know what the fuck she like. Like, just, if I came in here with some bubblegum pink Air Maxes, are you gonna like them bitches? No, because you don't like bubblegum pink shit. So does that make you ungrateful if you don't want to wear the bubblegum pink ass Air Maxes that I didn't think about you at all when I bought? Basically, you bought me a shoe you wanted to wear. So does that make me ungrateful if I'm then not happy? Does it make your man ungrateful if you cook every night but you cook shit he don't like? Does it make your man ungrateful if you suck his dick but you suck it with an attitude? Does it make me ungrateful or does it make you unthoughtful? If I sit and buy you something that I like for me, if I throw you a huge birthday party and you hate parties, but I love parties because I like being the center of attention, are you ungrateful or am I unthoughtful? Because I didn't put no thought into what would really make you happy. Like, I remember seeing those shoes, like, you could have bought me one single rose. Like, you could have bought me one sunflower. You could have bought me a car. Like, it was so many things. If you want to spend that much money, you could have just bought pink ones. The color choice is really what baffled me. Like, you've never even seen me wear black and red. I didn't start wearing black until, like, I didn't wear the color black, really, until Paul Mitchell. Until Paul Mitchell. So I didn't wear black till I was 19. I didn't have black in my wardrobe. Everything was bright and everything was mostly blue because I love the color pink because of girly shit. But my favorite color is blue. The blue I had on my birthday. I'm talking about my birthday. The blue I had on prom. It's like a royal blue, egg-shoe blue. I can't think, cobalt blue. That's my favorite color, whatever. So you know, with that, if you're in a relationship, you be in a relationship for 3 years, and the person never does none of your love languages, you start to lose yourself. You start to doubt yourself. It doesn't feel good. So set your boundaries with people and just choose not to lose yourself. And if you have lost yourself, go find shit you love. Go find shit you love. Go do something you love to do. So yeah, y'all, we gonna wrap up out of here for real now, because I have to figure out what I'm doing with my hair, and I gotta eat. I gotta go to sleep because I gotta go to work tomorrow. I'm finna check in with the Cash Queens. Well, I'm checking in with Queens Elite, because we taking the rest of this year to build up the business to relaunch next year. So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. I will talk to you babies later.